Hello, everyone. Forgot to put my necklace. I was going to put a necklace on. Where is my necklace? All right. Too many of them. There we go. Hope everyone is doing well. A little early. Jen 56, Scare Bear, Francis. I haven't worn this in a while. I want to wear it. Planning on wearing it today, but got distracted. I was on the phone with my sister quite a bit today. It's her birthday, the one that lives in the States. So, if I can tie this. All right, what's going on? Sorry, I should have put this on before I started. Your dad's birthday is Wednesday. So if I don't, this new laptop, it seems to be smaller, the print, and with the issues with my eyes, I sometimes don't see 100%. There, I haven't worn this in a while. There we go. Think I look presentable? Hope so. Well, happy birthday to your dad on Wednesday. It's your birthday on Wednesday as well, Care Bear. Well, oh, not your dad. See? Yeah, okay. I need to get this bigger. Happy birthday to you on Wednesday. If I don't go on Facebook, sometimes I don't go as much lately. So if I don't go, just giving you a heads up, happy birthday. So what, 29 US now? My husband was telling my sister, he says, what, you're 29 or 21 US? She goes, no. That was a joke running here because of the exchange. Every time it was my birthday, I'd say I'm 29 US, to the point where I forgot how old I was. I had to think, I did the math. Well, it's almost a new moon. The new moon's coming up on the 21st, I believe. So in a few days, it'll be new moon. I believe it's in Scorpio, 21st. Yeah, on Tuesday. Yeah, 8:25 a.m. But I think Scorpio doesn't kick in till a little later. You know, each new moon, each phases, especially full moons and new moons are it's affected by the astrological sign that it's in. So, you know, if you're the weakest part of your body, let's say is your throat, well, when the full moon or the new moon is in Taurus, for instance, you may have more sore throats and stuff like that. It's all connected. Hey, tiger's eyes. Okay, I did invite all the spirits from the white light tonight. Could invite them, spirit guides, or our teachers, of course, if they want to come. Any fairies that want to come, they're all welcome tonight. Yeah. You saw something float? Okay. I went back the other day, I was looking through some stuff. I remember one of them that had come, like, I know for over here it looks like, well, it had come from this side and looked quite long. It came sideways. I was looking at that the other day, one day this week, and I was like, oh, wow, come back and say hi. Right? There's only a few people here tonight, so we'll do some cards for you guys. Let me put the names of people. I was talking to my guides and asked, what was going on right now. I think there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. There's some of you that are listening. You need to reassess what's going on. And just remember, we're human beings. We're not perfect. We strive to do perfection, but we're not perfect. So if you're having to reassess something, really take a hard look at yourself and, whatever situation you're going through, ask your guides for help to see things clearly, because you need to see it clearly before you make any sort of decision, right? Yeah. Just say, give me clear guidance. Help me see clearly, what I need to do. Kind of guide me there. And I see we're only in October, but from now until like June, July of next year, um, some people are going through really, tough, maybe sad circumstances. But I know it's quite a ways, but by next June and July, you'll be a lot further ahead. It'll be good. Some of you may be planning traveling right now for, in the spring or summer. But yeah, some of you are going through some, I'd say maybe a dark night of the soul, dark circumstances. They will slowly get better if they haven't started already, but it won't be till almost summertime that you can totally breathe 100% better. Although you'll slightly know that the weight's lifted off your shoulders, it won't be until a few more months when you're totally 100%, at peace of that. So it takes time, the more you ask, the more for help. It takes time. So you get that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to see who. 56. Lauren. I'm just writing some of the names here. Tiger's Eyes. And if I forget, I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. All right. So I'm going to start with Gen 56. Okay. Let's start with Gen 56 here. Okay, let's see what's going on, Gen 56 right now. Let's see what's going on. Let's pull a couple of cards. Gen 56, the Wheel, Archangel Michael. So what's going on right now? It's a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So that's the situation, which is pretty good. Do you need to take any kind of action? And if you did, are we looking at the action? Okay, the action is a complex decision, the 7 of water. A complex decision, the need to do research and stop procrastinating. That would be the kind of action to take. Now, the outcome, pull the top card on top, 7 of fire. The outcome, it says defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground, choose your battle wisely. Wow. So this is for Jan here. See? Yeah. Oh, you like it when I do a personal. This is just a quick reading. It's not in depth, but it gives you a little bit of an idea, right? So this is for Jen. So did Jen. Now, Francis. You're welcome, Jen. 56, you're welcome. All right. So for Francis, what is going on? What's the situation? So I pulled the middle card, and I always pull the bottom card for the action and top for outcome, just because. Thought, but why not? The World, you got Archangel Michael. A job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, a path toward enlightenment. That's the situation. Now, if you want to take some action, bottom card, 4 of water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities and the outcome, the Wheel. So you got the Archangel Michael, which is the wheel, and then the World, which is also Archangel Michael. Whoa, you got Archangel Michael twice. I don't think I've done a reading where I have the 2 cards of Archangel Michael come out at the same time. It's amazing. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. So similar to the other card. Put them in order here for you. So for you probably see the other way around, but pretty nice. Hey, Lynn. How are you doing there, Lynn? Good evening. All right, Care Bear. I'm going to put your Lynn in here right after. Oh, I have you under D. I already have you. They were nice cards, Francis, right? Take a little opportunity, step out. Okay. Care Bear, what is the situation? What's going on with you? If I pulled Archangel Michael again, I would say, where are you? It's the Hermit Archangel Raziel. So for you, situation, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. That's for you, Care Bear. Now, what is the action to take? The Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So what is the outcome? You got to do something. Nine of Fire. Somebody's going to put the fire up here, Don't give up. Protect that which is you've created. I think you've had that card in the past. I remember. Have courage and belief in yourself. So you've got the Hermit, you got the Two of Air, and you have the Nine of Fire. That is for you. So you don't give up. You meditate. When you meditate, even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, if you can quiet your mind, and the more you do it, the more you'll just sit and all of a sudden your mind's quiet. Then you'll be able to make a decision because things will appear clear. You'll see things more clearly, feel things more clearly, maybe get in touch like with the inner knowing part of you. So if you do that, it'll just, the other things will just be in your wheel to turn. So pretty good. Okay, Lauren. Oh, my cat's upstairs. I think Luna's gone. I don't think she's outside. I don't think she's come in yet. I took her to Home Depot yesterday just for the fun because I heard you can take them there. When we walked in, there's, I forget the first thing, was not the Grim Reaper, it was some kind of alien. There was a Santa, there was a Mickey Mouse and a Minnie Mouse that were hard plastic, real tall. But the Santa had like clothing. He looked real. And as we got closer, it started speaking. And so I went around, showed her different things, but she kept going back to look at Santa. She was like intrigued by that. I'll have to go back and show her and take a picture this time. It's kind of cute. And we got this pumpkin that speaks and makes a lot of noise. And she looked at it. She's not afraid. There's nothing much. But if a sudden noise, like a bang or something that she doesn't know, that'll spook her. But those things, she's not afraid of that. So. Okay, Lauren. Lauren, what's the situation for you? The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. You guys I'm pulling a lot of Archangel for you guys tonight. Wow. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. So that's the situation. And what action can you take along with that? The Knight of Fire. Ooh, Knight of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. When I mentioned earlier, there's somebody that had to really, reassess things and think things could be for you. That card came up for you. And what is the outcome? Two of Air. And Two of Air says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. That looks like mother-daughter thing. Pretend there's no problem. There's a problem. Face it, and move forward. The more you don't acknowledge it, sometimes it'll just keep resurfacing, right? So you're welcome, Lauren. Okay, Lynn. So done Care Bear, or okay, Lynn. Okay, Lynn, what do we have? What is the situation? Two of fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. This is for you, Lynn. And what is the action to take? Archangel Michael. It's popular tonight. Organization and logic. Structure, discipline, leadership, the emperor. Right? That's the action. Now the outcome is a 5 of fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Yes, sometimes, these kind of things happen. So got this one, that one, a lot of fire. That is for you, Lynn. Yeah. Well, I did, like I said, I called on them tonight. I said, everyone, ancestors, spirit teachers, guides, fairies, they're welcome. As long as they're from the white light, they are welcome. All right, Dee, you're probably watching on your TV. Yeah. Yeah, and I called on him quite a bit past little while. Okay. All right, D. What is the situation, D? I'm getting something, light. Not tread lightly, but I'm getting not a lighter situation. Something's, I don't know, it's coming up. 7 of air. Plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. And that's for you, D. What is the action? What are you going to do? The 3 of water. So a celebration could be a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Look at all the beautiful chalices in there. Different chalices, dolphins. All right. So what is the outcome? It's justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Sounds about right. That's pretty good reading, Dee. You saw a small one on the upper right. Yay. They're around. I don't feel as many ancestors. I mean, I know some are here, but I don't feel as many of them. But I had weird things happening. I did a short video. Yeah, I like that big candle you see over there. So it doesn't go by itself. So that's kind of weird. And then call my hubby. He said, well, he could hear me. I couldn't hear him. Something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I heard voices in the back, but his answering machine kicked on. So it didn't make sense. Oh, today Luna heard something. She barked. I was downstairs here, so I went up. There's nobody there outside, so I don't know if it was a noise next door that was really loud. I didn't hear it, but she barked, and I went upstairs. And Nicole, thank you, Luna. But whoever it was is gone. There's nobody around. So, anyway, who do I have there? Tiger's eyes. You did at the beginning. Oh, cool. Thank you, Francis. Tiger's eye. So, situation, the chariot, Archangel Metatron. How the archangels are coming tonight. That's cool. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Gorgeous wings. I think it's just the light, but this light still difficult to see. So that's the chariot. That's the situation. Action. Any action to take? The 8 of fire. The 8 of fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Don't you love that? Sometimes it's so quiet and then bang, bang, bang. It's like, take a breath, right? It happens when things speed up. Outcome. The 2 of air. The 2 of air is being unable or unwilling to make a decision. a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. That's come up a lot for everybody tonight. So the outcome, you got to do something, right? Um, Important achievements, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Things are moving fast, delays are many things happening at once, but you will have to make some kind of decision. Otherwise, nothing will move forth, right? Everything will kind of stay the same. So, have to do something. Have to do something. Oh, I saw that, but geez, that was a big one. But there's nothing. The only real flame is over there, and it's deep. Yeah, I saw something here, but that was it looks really big to me, but I seen it here before I saw it on. I don't know. I know, right? Oh wow, yeah, that was a big one. Anybody else? I haven't. I think I've got everybody. Let's pull a card for everybody, just as whole, everybody as one. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Just a one big thing. I feel like somebody wants to tell me something because my ears is. I feel it's going to be like a whisper. It happens before I actually, hear things. There's a lot going on there, but nothing's being said. It's just somebody wants to say something. They're gathering the energy to or something. We'll see if they do. They do. Okay. One card for everybody, including moi. See what happens. The 10 of water. Nice card. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's pull one more. This time I'll shuffle it then. Yeah, it was like smoke, but the only candle's over there, and this tall candle, it burns inside and it stays like its shape all around. And as you see, it's still lit. There's no other real candles. The other ones are battery operated. I still remember the time that you said, "Oh, what happened to the lights?" And I'm like, "What had happened?" Oh, yeah, battery. That was a cool thing. I should have said, "Well, press on a button and say, ta-da, abracadabra," right? That's funny. Yeah, you could miss that one. It did. It was from my end. It was like smoke, but it was very white. I mean, when I put the candle out, it's kind of gray, black smoke, right? This was very very white. Well, this one wants to come out. That's for all of us. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision and consider a more playful approach. So. Yeah, a lot of times the fairies around me will say, okay, you need to, settle down a little bit or have more fun or ground yourself more. That got me by the ankles trying to ground me. Okay, one more card for everybody. Three of water. So a lot of us here, we have a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. So a lot of these, there's two waters. Material needs are met. We need to have a little fun. So I did go to that spirit place here in Oshawa. What's it called again? Spirit something. I hadn't gone to that store. It's a Halloween store and hadn't gone in a long time. And I was a little disappointed in the sense that it's all costumes if you want to look for a costume. But I used to like to go there and you'd get little knickknacks and stuff. And I did get a couple of things. I got a little pink ghost. You see mostly they're all white, but this one is pink. It's got Batman wings. And then the other one is a little, goes with a little witchy hat, and it's got a little cauldron you could put a little candle in. And that's where I got that the big pumpkin known as Not Afraid. But I thought, I haven't gone in a long time, so I thought I'll go check it out. It's time to do, have some fun, some witchy stuff. It was cool. Then Rob showed up this morning with, it looks like a puppy ghost, and he's holding a Halloween pumpkin, but that one, the lights light up. It's upstairs. I'll bring that down next Saturday. So we'll have a lot of little more Halloween decorations type of thing. Literally, like on my left, because I know you guys, this is my left here, but you guys probably see the other way. It came here. It made sure that I see it, and it's not a feather because I don't have any white feather. It's not. Yeah, it's not here. So that being said, let's do some goddess cards. I was going to go with goddess cards too today because we're approaching, Halloween. I'm going to do a little bit of the goddess stuff. Here, I'll pull one card for everyone. Pardon me. Come on, wherever you are. Anybody's coming, want to say something? Let's say it now. Sometimes I feel like there's a whole bunch of people and they all want to talk at once, and I just hear them, but I can't make out what they're saying. And it's my guide that decides who comes. He'll bring them forth. It's not me. They can sort that out. I don't. But from that, yeah. Luna's sleeping?
Yep.
Oh, she's napping. She had me on my toes yesterday. Every couple hours, she wanted a snack. She wanted to eat. And I thought, you're like as bad as I am? Because yesterday I just had like bottomless pit. I just wanted to eat. I don't know why. But anyway, she was like that. Today she's a little quieter. All right, so I'm going to go again in the same order here. So Gen 56, I pulled the card. So what I see here. Yeah. Maya, illusions. It's very bright, so let me see if I can. Oh, yeah, there. I want to change this light. I want to get something a little different. I should put one of those battery operated above my my head, maybe. A little different light. That would be nice. Maya. So, illusion. What is about me that is so hard to grasp? I dance the universal energy, always moving, always active. You can never see me as I am veiled, and that veil is a byproduct of what I do, who I am. Go deeper, don't get caught in the magnificence of my creativity. My creation is the illusion behind which lies the knowledge that all matter is energy and all energy is matter. It's a little poem. The Hindus and the Buddhists of India worshipped Maya, material universe, mother of creation. So what does it mean? Well, she moves into your life to tell you to face your illusions. I don't have to keep that up because it's so hard to see. It's time to see what is so, what is true, what is real. I remember at the beginning I said some of you may have to reassess and ask to see clearly. So this is kind of aligned with that. Are you caught in a particular situation and can't seem to move forward because it's hard to see clearly? Were you dazzled by what a certain reality seemed to offer you and now discovering nothing there? Have you been listening to the words that people speak rather than what's behind the words? So Maya says it's easy to get caught up in illusion. Wholeness is nurtured when you accept where you are and forgive yourself. Become aware of the illusion and then consciously lift the veils to experience the reality. Seeing the reality behind the illusion is what brings you power. And I love this book because it has little rituals you can do, sometimes some meditation or something, but it's pretty cool. It's very in depth kind of thing. So last night when you were sleeping, someone touched my foot and a leg. I almost feel like it's a cat. I want to say cat. You may have a cat in spirit. So I feel like it's a cat. All right, Francis. I'll pull a goddess card for you. The Arrogance crisis. Whoa, wants to fall. I could see a little, not so. So Arrogance, some people pronounce it. She was personified as the three mortal dark maiden goddesses. Okay, she comes into your life howling after you because you and or a loved one are in crisis. You may be feeling like you're in crisis. The way to nurture wholeness for you lies in reaching out and asking for help. So maybe there's something going, there we go again. That almost looks like dust, but I mean, from where? I'm not moving anything except here. Did you see that? That's another one, a little smaller. But the way to nurture your wholeness for now, it says reach out to someone. Whether it's from the human, animal, spirit kingdoms, help is required at this juncture of excess psychic breaking, stress, and instability. Identify and name the kind of crisis you're in. There's different crises, right? It's not all psychological. Maybe you need some kind of healing from a person who does psychic healing as well, right? Any psychic medium could do a healing like Reiki or anything like that and pick up on stuff that maybe you need to validate, confirm. It could be, crisis could be financial, it could be jobs, it could be, there's different things, but whatever it is that you're going through that you think you need help, reach out and get help. You could ask a friend, a loved one, just don't blame yourself or try to take care of them. If someone else is having a crisis and you want to help, and if you do what you can, you don't have to. Be selfish. Take care of you first. You come first. You're number one. Okay? Because all crises are accelerated growth and transformation points that brings to opportunities. So some people, you can't always help them because they have to do something in order for them to grow, right? You must get through the crisis, and for that, you must reach out for help. So if you help, or if someone you know that needs this. Okay. Another one, yeah. So Care Bear. Let's put one card here. I'm always checking with my guide. I feel there's a woman around, but I'm waiting for her to actually come forth. Seems to want to say something, but all right. This is a beautiful Amaterasu. Amaterasu. It's weird. It says it's pronounced Amaterasu, but it's, to me, when I look at it, it looks like Amaterasu. It reminds me of tiramisu. Here I go again, right? The sun goddess of Japan. She's a beautiful goddess, and she comes into your life, Care Bear, for she's to tell you to bask in the radiance of your own beauty. She says, do you know how unique? Do you know your unique beauty? Or do you feel you can't be beautiful because you don't look like a model or movie star? Well, those model and movie stars, number one, they starve themselves to death. They have so much makeup on. You see them without makeup and without the nice clothes. They don't look so nice. Huh? Some of them. Are you in your crone years and feel that age is ugly? No, it's not. Anyways, it just wants you to work with your boundaries. They want you not to be afraid to express your beauty and express yourself. She's advising you to let go of your preconception about what beauty is and allow your beauty to be. Wholeness is nurtured when we celebrate all our aspects. And being female means that we are beautiful. We are. And a ritual for suggestion, it's a ritual bath. And for me, ritual bath takes many forms. If you can have a candle or an imitation candle, whatever it is, soft music, nice bubble bath, or a shower if you don't have a tub, but you have a shower. Just something, a ritual that you do for you to make you feel more beautiful. So, Lauren. I just feel like Lauren has got so many questions. It's like, I want to know it all. I want to know it all. Wants to know a lot of things. Oh, there we go. All right. Gildeptus. This means, whose name means lady hanging hair. She's a pretty nice goddess. She dives into your life to tell you the way to wholeness for you lies in synthesis. It's time to bring all the divergent parts, all the opposing pieces together into one whole you. At this time in your life, you may be engaged in conflict or opposition. Now you must resolve it and create union. Perhaps you're dissipating your energy, your life force, in too many directions, or have hundreds of irons in the fire, so to speak. So it's time to find a common thread that will serve your needs in the best way. She says that by learning to listen to all the different pieces, all the divergent parts of you, and it includes also like community, your partner, family, you can hear and give what is needed to create wholeness. So the greatest gift to the whole often lie in the most disparate pieces. Disparate pieces. You're welcome, Lauren. All right, Lynn. Let's pull a goddess card for you. Okay, Lynn, I have Matt, which is justice. Matt. Goddess Matt. M-A-A, where are you? There it is. All right. Ancient Egyptian goddess of law, order, truth, and peace. And with her feather of truth, she weighs the souls of all who came to her subterranean hall of judgment. So, what does this mean? Well, she's come with her feather of truth to assist you in bringing justice into your life. If you're in a situation that seems unfair, unjust, or unreasonable, or if you've used your integrity yet another or another's where others have not. Have you used integrity yet others another have not? Well, that happens a lot. Sometimes you can be wounded. I mean, some people, but it says here, no, I know you're not virgin. That do you have an inner judge who condemns for you finding? Yeah, you're hard on yourself. I know that. You're like me. But now is the time to look at your life and invite justice in. Don't be so hard on yourself. And now is the time to repay all the debts. Strike a fair and reasonable balance in all your dealings. If there's unjust dealings, or if somebody has done something unjust to you, you just got to release it, right? Let it go. Matt says that the way to wholeness for you lies in accepting the loving nature of justice, which seeks to right all wrongs by administering the lessons needed. Yeah, somebody does you wrong, you bet the universe is going to eventually take care of them. You might not know when it happens, or might never hear of it, but people that do unjust things, it comes back to them and bite them in the you-know-what. They do. D. Your daughter wants to know. As I pull, I'm shuffling the cards for her. I can hear a voice saying, I want to know, like, tell me all, tell me more, tell me more. Hecate. Where did I pull that for D? Hecate. I love a lot of the goddesses. Hecate is, to me, she's the most powerful goddess. So, yeah, she's considered by some to be the Thracian moon goddess and by others to be the ancient pre-Greek goddess of midwives, birth, fertility, the dark of the moon, the magic, wealth, education, ceremonies, and the underworld. She's worshipped at the places where the three crossroads cross, and she would walk abroad on nights when the moon was dark, attended by a pack of hounds. Yet people used to honor her by leaving her offerings at the crossroad. And as a crone, she also formed a triad with Persephone, maiden, and Demeter, the mother. So, what does this card mean for you, Dee? Well, she'll meet you at the crossroad when you must make a choice. So, times of choice are not easy times. And I think you know what I'm talking about. The challenges presented by choice necessitate a leap of faith from the person doing the choosing. Hecate says to let go of the idea that there are wrong or right choices. There is just choice. If you've been putting off making a decision or making a choice because it seems too overwhelming or a no-win situation, and does the choice bring up fear of the unknown? Does it seem better and or easier to remain with what you know? Well, sometimes a choice must be made, yet you are not ready. In such cases, the way to nurture wholeness is to acknowledge where you are and let it go. Trust that you will be able to make a choice when the time is right. Give yourself time and space. Don't press, berate, or blame yourself. You need nourishment here, spiritual nourishment. So when you let go, suddenly clarity comes to show you what you need. Hecate urges you to embrace the unknown. Know that whatever you choose will bring you something invaluable that you can use on your path to wholeness. Yeah, it's not always easy. Say, oh yeah, let it go. Trust, have faith, let it go. Well, sometimes not always easy. Okay. Tiger's eyes. Tiger's eyes. All right, tiger's eyes. What is going on? Maya, illusion. So I pulled that one before. Let me pull another one. So just remove the veil of illusion. Again, like I said right from get-go at the beginning, reassess, ask your guide, your angel, whoever it is that you work with. If it's a goddess, ask your goddess. Say, I need help. And there's another one that just went that way. To see clearly. It goes. It's still see it going a little bit over there. Matt. So 2 of the cards I've already pulled are coming up for you. Matt is about justice. Maya is about illusions. See if I can pull one that hasn't been pulled. Oh, I saw an orb just right now. Oh, another one. Oh, another one. There it goes. It came down, went then it like that, and went that. Well, the other way because you see it on this side, but yeah. That was a beautiful orb. It was like a light blue. Very beautiful, that one. There's more than one, actually. Okay. Callie. Tiger's eyes. Whoa. So I got the Maya and I Matt. So I thought I'll pull another one. And this could be for everyone, too. And it's the goddess Kali, fear. I like Kali. I do. There's a lot of them. There's a chant that I do on the full moon. And I call several of the goddesses. Because full moon has to do with the goddess, right? And the meaning of the card is she has began her dance of life. And we have a song that we see, the dance of the moon. She began her dance in your life to tell you it's time to face your fears. All that is lurking ominously, either buried deep in the inner darkness or close by, needs to be stared in the eyes and brought into the light of consciousness. Sometimes fears serves us good because, we're afraid of certain things. The warning about dangerous places, dangerous people, that's fine. But it hopefully doesn't, the fears don't prevent you from enjoying life. You know what I mean? It says, or do your fears prevent you from dancing your dance, living your life, creating with creation? So Kelly comes to tell you that your dance is needed as part of the whole dance of creation. Wholeness is nurtured when you reclaim the pieces of yourself that you're given over to fear. Most fears are formless. By naming and witnessing the fear, you gain power. Wholeness is created when you learn to acknowledge your fears and walk through them. False evidence appearing real. Yeah, if their fears is not something dangerous, it's not your gut feeling saying, okay, maybe don't go there at night by yourself. That's a reasonable fear. But if you think about going to somebody's, they invited you for something and you're afraid of something, like what's the real fear? What is there going to be danger? Talk to your guide, help you to release the fears that don't serve you, because you don't want to be crippled. Like some people are, they do everything by the astrological. They look at their zodiac and it says don't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere. Well, is that in your planet, like the whole natal chart type of thing? And are you going to give everything to your fear to the point where you stay home because your ego is stepped in and just makes you afraid of everything? Don't want to do that either, right? So use common sense, use your intuition, call on your guides, call on your guardian angel, but don't be afraid of having some pleasure. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah. I'm going to have to look at this video later on because that was a beautiful orb. I've seen a lot of the white ones. This one had a tint blue in it. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. A lot of action tonight. I'm just going to pull one of the number card, and then I want to ask you guys if you have any questions. We have a few more minutes. So the number card that I pulled is number 333. I think I pulled that one today, didn't I? 3? No, wasn't today. 333. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. So 333 is the solar plexus chakra. Creativity. Speak positively. Very important. As we talking about, manifesting, talking about hoping for something to come good into our life, but we have to watch what we say because sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We'll want something and then think, oh, well, I'll never get it. Well, if you say that, guess what? The universe listens. You won't get it. So, yeah. So anybody has any questions tonight? Any questions at all? The lady that I thought was coming through, I believe it's for me. It's a friend of mine who passed away a couple of years ago. Because telling me her name is Elaine. I know she is. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any particular message, Care Bear? Is there any message? I'm not sure if you are interested in getting a rose quartz pendulum. I see a rose quartz pendulum for you, Care Bear, and I don't know if it's something they're asking me to tell you to get one if you don't have one, or if you're interested in rose quartz. Rose quartz is very healing. It heals emotion. It's unconditional love. But I don't know if you were interested in something like that. But I'm getting, they're showing me that. So perhaps it's something that you may want to get, a rose quartz pendulum. They're beautiful. I have. I'll show you what it looks like because I have several. Several. Do I have it in this one or the other one? That's amethyst. Oh, my rose quartz could be in here. Um, Rose. Sometimes you program it to ask. If you have questions, say yes or no. But this is a rose quartz. It's very very pretty, and I kind of want to go. It's pink. I don't know if you can see pink from over there, but it looks very light. It's pink and it's got a dolphin. But when you decide to get a pendulum, go to a store, whatever you're drawn to, pick it up and ask, do you want to come home with me? You'll get a funny feeling, yes or no. And then you can ask them, do you want to work with me and stuff like that. And then you can ask them to give you a yes or a no. My yes is like this. Some people, their yes is like this, right? If you have a mat, most yeses are like that. So I just they're showing me a pink pendulum for you. So pink, like I said, unconditional love. Either you want one, you got one, or just the message is pink for unconditional love. And it's not from a particular, perhaps a lady, but I'm not getting anything else. She just showed me this beautiful pink pendulum. So yes, they are helping you with the stop smoking. Call on Archangel Raphael. I don't know if you called on him. I think you called on just maybe Michael, but Raphael he can help as well. And for some reason, Haniel wants you to call him as well. Haniel. So I'm not sure why, but yeah, you could get that. I mean, I got mine at the Bent Willow. Sad that it's closed. There's a store in Oshawa that I'm sure they have the one Zen Shop. My friend Abundance in Whitby is beautiful. She's got so many choices there and so many beautiful pendants. I bought one off her. So they're right on Highway 2 before Brock, and you go into what's that side? Hickory. You turn right on Hickory from Highway 2, and you could park in the back, and it's free parking. And she's got tons and tons of crystal. I'd go there. You'll find what you need there for sure, for sure. Yeah. Wow. That is a strange encounter. Yeah. She liked your hair. Nice. Yeah, if you're somebody, it's getting better today and I think yesterday, but a couple days, the beginning of the week, I found people were not everybody, but there was a lot of miscommunication. Not like when Mercury goes retrograde, but there was a lot of like one person would talk and it's like the other person to hear or they would repeat themselves and I don't know if what was going on there. It just felt different. It felt weird with some people talking to them, but it's gotten better the last 2 days. Yeah. Well, why not? Right outside, there's nothing can when some company, yeah. Why it's happening? I don't know. Some people just like to give compliments because they feel that they're as a light worker they're practicing maybe out to reach out to somebody and saying something nice to them. Some people maybe, or just because they just felt like it maybe it's something that was kind of channeled through them and they said something not really knowing what they were going to say. It just came out that way. Maybe you needed to hear it and you don't know you needed to hear it. There's so many things though. Yeah, maybe she was kind of shy. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't walk with a stranger, but you know what? If you're outside on the sidewalk and this person has a dog and you have a dog, they say, "Hey, let's walk together and chat." Maybe you just want to chat for a while, right? You can, especially if it's daytime, and you'll know if you ever want to continue the conversation, stop the conversation. You're free to do whatever you want, right? Yeah, it would felt strange. Yeah. Well, some people like to reach out to people, right? A lot of people are kind of lonely out there. There is somebody around Lauren. There's two men around Lauren, one younger than the other. And she knows it because it's like both of her ears feel like sometimes kind of um, like kind of plugged, but they're not plugged. It's not a cold or anything, but she'll have one more than the other. And she just feels like it's like it's a pressure and feels like somebody's trying to get through to her. There's two people, two guys. Yeah. It could be Marge. I see there's a lady who I don't know if it's crib or a card game or a game or something. I feel that she's sitting at a table and ready to do something like that. I'm not sure. It looks like not a board game or something. There's something. She's trying. It's like she's trying to fix either a puzzle or she's trying to get through to help you sort out something. Does that make sense? She's trying to help you sort out something. She's like trying to put pieces together, but it's not. I say puzzle, but it doesn't look like a puzzle. Some kind of board game. I'm not sure what it is, but there is something she's trying to help you with, trying to sort out. She felt her ears are warm. Yeah, the left one warmer, kind of, but whereas the right one is more of a light breeze. But there's two guys around her. There's two guys. Yeah. In spirit, one younger than the other. So trying to tell her something. Trying to tell her something. Yeah. Yeah, and we have a couple more, a week and a half, 2 weeks before Halloween. So Dave, Dave, have you been? Let me see. Talk to one of my pendulum. If Dave is the type of guy when he was doing something he didn't want to be bothered, I have a guy here that's if he was really focusing on something, it's like he didn't want to be bothered. If you want to know if a spirit is from you ask. Basically, you say, "Are you from the white light?" If they're not, they will disappear. You'll never see them. And it's especially like in meditation, especially. Um, and in meditation, whenever you meditate and you see somebody appear or a presence or something, and you have a bad feeling, you say, "Are you from the white light?" in your mind or out loud. And if they stay and you still have a weird feeling, pay attention because it's something important they want to tell you, but they're good. If they're not, they disappear, never to reappear. Never. Yeah. Okay, so who said yes? Somebody said yes. Oh, yes, okay. Yeah, he's Dave is definitely around you. He's like, to me, like, don't bother me. I'm doing something, okay? Like he's in a nice way, but it's like he's busy. He's busy doing something. Whatever he's fabricating, yeah. When he was fully concentrating and focusing on something, he didn't want to be. I guess he didn't want to lose his train of thought. He would could easily get distracted, so he would say like, "Let me finish this," type of thing. So yeah, that's what Tom used to say too. Okay, well, the guy that came here and I'm talking to, is a tall, slim guy. So is Dave tall and slim, or is that Tom tall and slim? Now, because they're on the other side, they appear to me like could be in their 50s. It's hard to say, but Yes, he's saying that to me. Yeah. So, yeah. So, okay. So definitely Tiger's Eyes is here as well. They was short and stocky. This guy appears tall to me. Okay. The guy, it's got to be Tom. He looks like he's in his 50s, dark hair. But when one spirit comes and says a message, could be for both of you. But the one that will come is a little tall. Appears tall. Yeah. Well, there you go. But they both do that, right? Now, before Dave passed, I see. I don't know if it's coming out of an ambulance, but I see him on a stretcher. So he must have been in the hospital. And he's on the stretcher. Um, I don't see the ambulance per se, but he was aware. There was something going on that people thought maybe he wasn't aware, but he was aware that he was being wheeled in. I don't know if he had to go into a surgery or a room, but he was aware. Sometimes I see like the light in the back in the dining room. Sometimes to me it appears dimmer and then it brightens up. It's very weird because if I change myself like this, it's the same thing. It's bizarre. He died at home in his chair on Mother's Day. So when they wheeled him in, I see a stretcher, a blanket, a white blanket over it. I don't know what that is for. Maybe when they wheeled him, he knew. Hmm. Oh, okay. You had to in the hospital. Okay. And Francis, I guess that's definitely Tom there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But they're all right. They're busy, keeping busy doing stuff over there. And they do come around. You feel them. You may even feel a presence where it's not like a shadow, but how can I explain it? Because sometimes you see shadows that will come around. This is not like a shadow per se, but it's almost like a film. Um, not even smoke. It's like a light, like kind of gray film that you'll see is very light shadow. It could be them that's around you. Yeah. What does he want? Um, from what he's saying, I think for him, peace. He wants peace. Yeah. Is because you're done. But he wants peace. He's looking for peace. I think before he passed, it's something he wanted. I know there's a lot of going on. Oh, your son. Is it because of your son? Uh, no, he says he wants peace. I feel that his mind was overactive, especially at the end, and he focuses on one thing because he's had too much going on in his head, and he's kind of wants peace that way, just to focus on one thing. Yeah. 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 Okay. I asked him if there was a message like something about your son, and he says he just wanted him to be a good boy. He a lot of times he used to touch him on top of the head, like near the back, not so much the front, but kind of near the back, just very lightly. Just wanted him to be a good person, a good boy. Yeah, animals do come through. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see if they'll come through. I'll ask my guides to bring any animals or anything like that next time. But we're out of time. I got to call my sister. She tried to call me It's her birthday today, so talked to her this morning, but she has to probably tell me how her dinner went. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And next week I might be maybe I'll post some cards. Maybe we'll do some pendulum work where you can ask some questions, and see what happens. So until next Saturday, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching the videos I put, and some of the prayers, and some are half prayers, half poem things. So thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. Mwah. Love you guys lots, and have a great week. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.